periods. The first top tip is to log into websites by Kotex, Carefree, Libra, all of those ones, and to get free samples. So you're going to need to allow for time for it to arrive, but log on and see what samples they're offering. A wee while ago now, I'm not sure if they still do it, but You by Kotex had a wee pack and it just came with a few of their things. So I think it came with a night pad, a standard one, some tampons and some liners in it. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to look at your magazine section. Most of the teen magazines like Cleo and what was the other one I used to read? I can't remember now, sorry. But anyway, they used to come with some sanitary items too, and that's where I got this Carefree pack, and it came with similar items to the You by Kotex one. But it's a good way to try out what products you like using and what you don't. My next top tip is to help with cramps. So I have these wee pocket hand warmers here from Kathmandu. Basically you break the wee disc inside, I don't know if you can see that, it's sort of on a funny angle, and then they heat up and you can put them in place just while you're sitting down, having a coffee or something if you're at work. But if you don't have them, or you can't justify actually buying some pocket hand warmers, I know you can get some in like pharmacies, they're like mini hot water bottles. My next tip is to definitely get a wet bag. I actually made mine, I really like it. It's got like a mirror and perfume bottles on it, and it's got the perfect amount of wet in it. And these last for hours. As to these ones here heat up to 55 degrees I think it is. Yeah, 55 degrees, approximate duration of heat for each use is 1 hour. So if you have a couple of these in your bags, because they're tiny compared to my big wet bag, you can even fit them in your wee thing. Like they're less than the size of a pad. That's the comparison. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, definitely get some sort of heat to help with your cramps. The last top tip that I have is get yourself some chocolate. I prefer the brand Nestle, so get yourself some chocolate. And those are my 5 top tips, and get yourself some chocolate. But the last thing I want to mention in this video is actually what products I use and one of my favourites. So I do like the You by Kotex. These are the Designer Series regular ultra pads with wings. I like my wings. But the great thing about these is they actually stick. I actually went to the supermarket and tried to find out what sort of products were kind of newer, and I found these. They're just tampons. Tampons are fine, but they have zip closed pouches. They come in a wee, it's quite thick plastic, but it's a Ziploc bag, so you rip off the top, which I have already done, and then open it up and there's tampons inside. So this is quite a cute idea if you don't have some sort of pouch you can use, but equally you can still pop these in. You know, they're tiny compared to this. I was a bit comprehensive about it, and why the hell would anyone use these? Like, it's kind of going back to the baby wipe stage. The Get Fresh wipes from Libra. Oh, it's this way. The Get Fresh wipes from Libra, so it's this way on this side. But actually, I found a use for them during that time of the month. So, you know when you've had a very full pad and you get the staining, this is good to clean that up so you don't feel so smelly and groggy down there. They actually come in a pack of 10, and these are on special for about $3 I think, which is, everything is expensive in the sanitary world. Like, we shouldn't have to pay for that, but if we didn't pay for it we wouldn't get products like this. So it's just individually wrapped, there's 10 of them. They do say that they're flushable, but I probably wouldn't, just because you don't know what people's septic tanks are like. Maybe they can't cope with them, or you just don't want to run the risk of blocking the pipes up. There's a very expensive trip for somebody to pay for anyway. So thanks for watching guys, I will see you in my next one. Bye!